Hi, this is Kelly again. Tonight we're going to talk about girl power. Yeah, girl power. There's a lot of power in being a female. Believe it or not, to some of yous that don't think so. Traditionally men were always recognized being powerful leaders, being more logical, stronger, less emotional. Honestly, in reality, to me that's always been BS. I've seen emotional men. Men get very emotional over sports. They cry like they just had a baby. So I don't know what people are talking about, that women are more emotional. Men are just as emotional, but different. And then you talk about leaders. Yes, so far it is every president of the United States has been a man. We almost had a woman, Hillary Clinton, but she was the first woman to run for president, which that is an accomplishment. I would love to see a woman president. The only reason why I wouldn't vote for a woman president if she was really bad. But a lot of women could do a lot of things. And some women don't realize this, but in many ways, we're just as tough as men, or maybe tougher. It is tough to deal with hormone issues, like having your time in a month and having a baby, going through menopause, and female problems. I mean, that takes strength to go through that and take care of kids and cook for a family. I mean, this traditional female jobs, it can be very stressful. But looking out through history, there's a whole history of women's history, and you're like, wow, because when I was in college in the late 90s, I used to think feminism didn't start until the 1960s. How wrong what I was. No. It gradually started way before, but there was a wave of feminism in the 19th century, which was called the women's suffrage movement. It was with Susan B. Anthony, and I believe it was Marsha Creed or something. But they created a movement for the rest of the 19th century, and then they died like in the early 20th century, I think around the 1920s. But they lived a very long time, and they tried to revolutionize things. And then we started to be able to vote about 100 years ago. See, we girls could do anything if you really think about it. Today, there's a lot of women doctors, lawyers. There's a lot of women now in those traditional male jobs, more than ever. I mean, it's still mostly male cops and firefighters, but we girls could do anything. But we girls shouldn't do everything at once. It takes a certain kind of person to have a certain kind of job. It takes a certain kind of person to be a politician. And yes, I more than believe a woman could be president. It just takes the right kind of woman to do it. And I know it's going to happen in this century. And I know in my heart it's going to happen in my lifetime, or definitely my daughter's lifetime. So, total girl power. And my favorite pop band from the 90s is Spice Girls. I love their image, and they were all about girl power. They would say girl power. And that sends a good message to girls. Because I would like to see little girls growing up believing they can be anything. They could be president of the United States. And we're in an era that this stuff is happening. And I think it's a really wonderful thing, and I embrace it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.